Okay, so let's read over this first one here. Be able to crank through these pretty quickly. So he's given this equation 4 times 2x plus 8 plus 3 equals blah, blah, blah. And he's got his steps down here, right? So there's the original equation. Technically, the reason you write that is because that's what's given, so given, right? So how did he go from this first step to this step here? Okay, so distributed property, good. And then he went from this step to this, and they gave you that, just combining like terms, okay? And now how do we go from here down to here? Which property?
Adding 14A, which one ends up being
Looks like they added 14A to both sides. The additive, right, property of equality. Remember those two yesterday, the two POEs, when you do stuff to both sides of the equal sign. The rest of them are just on one side or the other. So this is the addition property of equality. Okay? All right, moving along. Number 2. When solving t squared plus 5, Kate row t squared, blah, blah, blah. What properties did she use to get from that first one to the second step there? What is it? She added 7 to both sides? So that's both sides, right? So that's the addition property of equality. Good, you're getting that part. There is a typo in number 3. You see that? So this part here in number 3, cross that out and rewrite it negative 10x minus 8. I started this one for a while, and I looked at what they had as the answer key, and I was beside myself trying to figure out how they got that answer. That is the answer to this until I realized it was a typo. So now that's been fixed. Read that and figure out which 2 properties they used here. Okay? One of them is clearly what? The 3 times the parentheses are right. So we got the distributed property, yes? And what else did they use? Then they used the commutative, right? They moved some things around. And that's the typo, right? Because this was the same. They took the negative 10x and moved it, commuted it, right? So it was that one. So answer 4, choice 4. Okay? I think that was the last one, right? Okay. Let me see.